I feel it fade.
Hey everyone, we're jumping in straight with the Nivea Men's Aftershave, and this is just to prep our skin. And now I'm taking the Born This Way foundation, which is currently my absolute favorite, and I'm just stippling this onto my face. The color that I'm using is Sand. Now I'm taking my Real Technique sponge, and this is a damp sponge, and I'm just going to go ahead and press it all over my skin just to make sure that everything settles and I don't have any excess product. And now I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just applying this to highlight my face. So underneath my eyes, my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And then again, I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge. And I'm really loving this sponge. It's really soft and nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. It does a really nice job of blending. So if you guys have ever thought of buying the Beauty Blender, I definitely recommend the Real Techniques sponge. It's a lot more affordable. Next, I'm taking my Benai translucent powder, and I'm just placing this all over my face just to set the foundation and also the concealer in place, just to ensure that it lasts all day and it doesn't get oily. For my brows, of course, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade, and I'm using it in color medium brown. I'm just filling in my eyebrows and extending it a little bit more. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Sephora's Minnie Mouse collection, and I'm putting the color Put a Bow on it, and it's just a nice setting color to set the primer that we used. Now I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, and I'm using my favorite transition color, which is Salted Caramel. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason to this. I'm just basically applying this all over my eyelid as a transition shade and bringing it all the way up almost to my brow bone, but leaving a little bit of space for highlight, but just basically spreading this color all around and making sure to blend. Next, I'm going in with this beautiful rich brown, and it's called Pick Me Up at 8. And then with this color, I'm just basically darkening up the lid a little bit more and just concentrating it on that crease and outer edge. For the rest of the lid, I'm using a light brown, which is this one, and it's called Flirt in a Skirt. To highlight, I'm using Red Carpet Arrival, and it has a little bit of shimmer. Now for the fun part, I'm using my Mika Beauty Cosmetics eyeliner. And this is a gel eyeliner. I'm using this in my waterline because it is going to last me a very, very long time. And it's going to be very vibrant and just super black throughout the entire day. Now to ensure that the eyeshadow doesn't fall onto my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and bake a little bit with that same benite powder. Now for the lower lash line, I'm using this black and it's called I'm All Ears. And this is kind of going to be a little bit of a process. I'm going to slowly build up the intensity and the darkness of my eyes. So I'm just going in for a second time now here and just building more products and blending as I go. So now I'm taking a flat brush and I'm going to go ahead and blend this out little by little and keep on adding product. I didn't want too big of a brush because I didn't want to make a complete mess and look like a raccoon eye. So I'm flicking it out at the end, and now you'll see I add more of that black and I start flicking the eyeshadow to create a wing coming out from my lower lash line. So we're not going to have a wing on the top of our eye, but we will have that wing cat eye effect coming out from the lower lash line. Now to blend it out a little bit more, I'm taking a light brown shade and that same blending brush and just going to go ahead and soften that up a little bit more. For my lashes, I'm using Angel Lash, and they are in WSP. I'm also taking my Dual Adhesive Glue. This is the brush-on one to apply my lashes. Now I'm giving myself a really good coat of the Better Than Sex mascara. Next, I'm taking my Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and I'm just going to tight-line my eyes, and this just gives it such a beautiful smoky look. Then for my lips, I am using the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow and taking my finger just to make it look more natural. Next, I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm just going to contour a little bit and using the highlight shade on the palette to highlight my cheeks. Then for my blush, I'm using Desert Rose from MAC. and I'm using a very light layer just for a sheer wash of color. Ta-da! This completes today's makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely love this look and recreating it for you guys. If you have any requests, don't forget to leave it down below for me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!